Hello everyone, this is Nina. I wanted to pop on today. Sorry, I'm not showing face. I just wanted to do the audio so people could listen to this. I got asked a question by one of my lovely followers, and I just wanted to address it publicly so people could get an idea of the answer to such a question. Now, the question was, what can I tell you about the induction process and how it differs from other modalities, for example, QHHT? Now, obviously, I'm not going to tell the specifics of what we actually say in an induction. I have a massive amount of respect for the creators of BQH and the work. So obviously for ethical reasons and reasons of respecting Candace and her team, I would never go into a huge amount of detail as to exactly what is said during the induction process, but I am happy to discuss an outline of what the induction process is like and what I know about it differing from other quantum healing consciousness exploration modalities. I'm happy to answer that question. So I'm not a QHHT practitioner, so I don't know what the QHHT induction script is like, or the process really is like. However, I do know what the BQH induction process is like, and I do know that BQH induction has its own special way. BQH, we start off with a water alchemy ceremony. So what that involves is myself and my client creating a intention for the session. Now, the intention is a really, really important thing. There are videos, in fact, I'll link a video that I did with Candace about intention and how important that is when doing a quantum healing session. I'll link that in the description. So we write an intention and we set that intention into water. And this is our water alchemy ceremony. This is an incredibly powerful way of setting your intention and having that intention go into the water, which was basically it's a nod to Dr. Emoto and his amazing studies on water and how it holds memory and how it is basically liquid consciousness. So it's a very, very powerful process. That is generally how I start a BQH session. Then we move on to a heart and mind coherence practice, where we just bring our hearts and our minds into coherence. So I get the client to bring their heart and mind into coherence, and then my heart and mind into coherence. So it's basically breathing, heartbeat, being aware of your heart, being aware of each other's energy fields. So we go through that process. Then we call in our guidance teams and our protection. That's when we move on to the induction process. Now, as I said, I don't practice QHHT, so I don't know what the script is like. However, I do know that BQH is very much like a guided visualization. So other more traditional hypnosis practices do things like counting out and exercises that you do, things like opening and closing your eyes. They do a lot of counting downwards and these kind of things. BQH induction isn't like that. It's, as I say, it's more like a guided visualization. And if anybody out there knows of Candacecraw-Goldman and her writing and her way with words, they will know that she is an incredible writer. And Candace worked with Dolores for many, many years before she decided to go her separate way and create Beyond Quantum Healing. She took a lot of what she had learned over the many, many years of working in the healing practices that she did and created BQH. She has an amazing way with words, and the BQH script, I have to say, is one of the most powerful pieces of writing that I have ever come across. The first time I spoke the induction out loud, I actually put myself into a trance. It took me a little while to be able to get back into my normal headspace because the words of the induction are so powerful. They directly penetrate the quantum field, which is essentially what we're doing. We are accessing the quantum field, we're accessing our higher self, and the induction script induces that. So it's an incredibly powerful piece of writing. It's incredibly beautiful. And I mean, I know I could listen to it time and time again and just go into this wonderful world. I have actually used it on myself to have my own personal experiences. They don't last very long. Obviously, I don't have a guide to guide through it, but yes, it can be used to hypnotize yourself or to have an experience yourself. I would say the other thing about BQH that I do know that differs from other modalities is that as practitioners, we are very much allowed to adjust the script in whatever way we feel appropriate for our clients. If our client, say, has a specific belief system or something else, we can adjust the script to help suit their experience and their belief system. And if the client has a particular idea or thought or expectation, we can adjust the script, adjust the wording slightly to suit the situation that we're in. Sometimes when we speak the induction script, we go directly into our own higher consciousness, and our higher selves really run the induction for us. So a lot of the time things change just naturally through our intuition and our connection with our higher selves. So, and with BQH, we have the freedom to do that. It's not, you must say it this way every single time you do an induction. So yeah, that's basically my answer. If anybody out there really wanted to know what the induction process was like for BQH, then that is my way of doing it. I know each individual practitioner is different and they have a different way of doing it. And that is the beauty and the freedom that we have within BQH to be able to use our natural abilities and our intuition and the connection that we have with our higher selves and our guidance teams to be able to bring forward the best possible session for each and every individual client. So I hope this answers the question, and I hope you've enjoyed this little message. I'm sorry I'm not showing my face. I know I usually do, but I shall do that again in another video very, very soon. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. As usual, if you like my information, my videos, the work that I do, and you would like to get in touch and find out more information or book a session, you can go to my website, which is www.rafaelasoulsessions.com, and yeah, ask away. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I'll speak to you again soon. Lots of love, big kisses, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.